Hello and welcome. My name is Jemaa Sansaray. I came into this realm for a bit with some gifts. I am an Akashic Records librarian, able to read energy in the quantum space of all that is. I believe I chose to be here to assist and participate in the greatest higher dimensional shift we are all going through in the history of planet Earth. It's so exciting. If you want to learn more about me, I have put my website link in the description below. All right, let's get to it. Hello, how's everybody doing out there? I'm good, thank you. Just going to tap into our collective consciousness and ask our higher self, what do we need to hear today? What kind of guidance do we need? Where are we? What are we doing here? I've asked myself that quite often, but it actually is really exciting times. We are going through a huge shift with our consciousness together. Our souls have chosen to be here at this time to experience what we're experiencing for our spiritual growth. So that's exciting. And I know there's a lot of, like I have friends and family that are experiencing more heightened intuition, including myself. So that's like really fun. Having dreams into the next day. So there's a lot of exciting clues that this life is actually really special, and there's unseen things that we don't see in this realm that are guiding us and helping us. And in this shift that we've been going through, I think it started we've been doing it for a long time, okay, since we were born into this realm, and in this lifetime, we're going through the Great Awakening, Ascension. There's several different names for it, but how I gather it is we chose to come back here at this time and participate in this amazing conscious awareness of where our reality really isn't our reality, and that there's things that are in other dimensional spaces that's working with us, that we can tap into, receive information. That's Akashic Records, the quantum space of all that is, and we all have the ability to do that. So it's actually really, really, really cool. So it's just an amazing time. So I have experienced feeling being on this new timeline, and it's not easy either, because we are constantly shedding old ways that don't serve us anymore, that we had in a past life, that we had in this life, that we had in the multiverse dimensional spaces. Like, there's all sorts of different ways where we have accumulated energies or patterns, beliefs that aren't really ours. And so and that's what I like to do with my, being able to tap into someone's Akashic Records and energy field and help clear those old patterns that really don't serve on the new timeline, in your new space, in your life that you are creating for yourself. So just remember that, how powerful you are. Okay, so a card just flew out. I am reading from my, I love this. She is Izzy Ivy Beyond Lemuria. And I do have a memory. I do remember my lifetime in Lemuria, very, very long time ago. I lived on the island of Kauai, and so I felt at home, and my heart's still there, but I'm originally from where you see I'm in the redwoods here. So I'm here for a bit, and but it's all good. That's, the beauty of knowing about the dimensional spaces. It doesn't matter where you're at. That old saying, like, home is where the heart is, and that's so true. So we can connect to the land wherever we go. We can connect to the ley lines because everything is connected here on planet Earth, and on, Gaia. So, and it's all simultaneously happening, right? So we can really just imagine where we want to be, and that's going to be in our heart, and that fills us up, at least for me. So let's see, I picked alignment. That's beautiful. Look at these just beautiful cards. Let's see. I know it's 18, which I've mentioned, like numerology is really, really powerful. Another tool to help us along our path here, to give us messages. I think that it's our guides, our guardian angels, our future selves even are giving us messages and clues through everything in the reality we're in right now. So that's why I really like to use oracle cards. I always have crystals with me, so I clear myself with my selenite, and then I have my smoky quartz. But they all have healing properties and messages for us as well to help us. Okay, alignment, inner integrity, being a vibrational match for what you want to bring into your life. So that's really important. Everything is energy, and we are, whether you know it or not, we are in an ascension, in an energy shift, and a change of timelines. We are collapsing an old timeline that was more destructive and on the negative sense. And so now we are moving into and some of us already have moved into that more positive. And some of us have one foot in, one foot out. So it's just and none of it's right or wrong. It's part of the ascension. It's part of your path, your spiritual growth. So just know that, like, everything you do is perfect divine timing. But since we are all energy, and if you want to really create what you want in your life, it is aligning with a thought, and then you feel that thought to be true, and you align with that frequency. So that's why this is really amazing. I'll give you an example of aligning with a timeline where you want something to happen and work for you. I always get a parking spot wherever I go. And I know people, okay, maybe not always, but most of the time. And if I'm present and I'm really deliberately thinking, like, okay, put me on the timeline where when I pull into the parking lot, a car will either pull out or there'll be a parking spot right there. And that is believing that I'm on the timeline where that's always going to happen. It's amazing. So I just did that for my son the other day. He calls me. He's like, it's packed down here. He's going to go surf. And I was like, you just remember, you have to imagine that the timeline, there's a parking spot for you. So he circled back around. Now he circled twice, but it only took him, I think he said 7 minutes. And then sure enough, a car pulled out right in front of him, and then he was able to pull in. So that is like, those are miracles. That's the power that you have when you align with frequency and you believe it to be true, and you can feel it in your body to be true. So just like being able to do that, like, we have the power to do so much. So practice that. Practice your energy. Practice your feeling something to be true, and because that's just you aligning with the frequency of what you want in your life. Hopefully that made sense. So let's see. We all have, God, I only read the first sentence on there. And bring into your life, manifesting from a place of love over fear. So inner integrity, being a vibrational match to what you want to bring into your life, manifesting from a place of love over fear. Okay, that's absolutely. So everything that I just said, you bring it into your heart and you feel it. You feel it with so much love, because then that's when really the flow happens. If there's fear, then there's blocks, right? So then we have to go in and work on the core blocks of what's going on. If there's anxiety, if there's any negative emotion, there's blocks, and then that flow isn't going to happen, or that manifesting, that creating your own reality. We have to clear the blocks, which are the old beliefs, old loops, old traumas. That is very important, and to do it in the heart space. Okay. Energy flows where attention goes. So we've heard that, right? Subconscious, and it's true. Energy flows where our attention goes. That's why it's so important to reprogram your negative thoughts. Reprogram your stress, anxiety, hurts, traumas, all of that. We have to let those go, and then replace what you've been looping in a negative way to positive. They really do work. The positive affirmations, they absolutely work, because you literally reprogram the wiring in your brain. Let's see. Flows where attention goes. Subconscious sabotage, seamlessly actualizing our dreams. We all have the ability to manifest the life we wish to call in. We do. So this is what, now I'm reading from the book. I just had said that. So we really, really do. Now, I don't have it perfected, but I feel pretty good with everything that I've been bringing into my life and manifesting through doing my inner work, clearing the blocks, totally being in the heart space. So just the example with the parking spot, like that is, I got it. That's because I have guides that talk to me. So this was a couple months ago when we got a park. I announced it to my son. I said, we're going to get front row parking. And I just knew, like I felt it. And then sure enough, we got front row parking. Not just front row, but front row, like the best front row parking spot there was. So, but the message I got was, oh my gosh, I just created the timeline where that parking spot is. Well, my guides told me that. So powerful stuff. I'm telling you, it's so fun when you start playing with this, when you start playing with the energies. And you can practice if you don't know what I'm talking about and this is all new to you. Do some like beginner, go to YouTube, do beginner meditations with energy, just so you're aware of what energy is. So just find those because those are really helpful too. When you go into a meditation, you'll either get a message, you'll receive a lot of information through meditation, because you are connecting with your higher self that is connected to Source, Creator, God, all that is. And that's truly where that healing energy and information of all that comes through. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to, because it's so long, but I'm going to skip to, because I think you guys get the gist of like aligning with energy. It's powerful. So let's see. The divinatory meaning. I don't pronounce words all that correctly a lot of times. Sometimes I make up my own words so I probably mispronounce that. But look at where your desires and manifestations are being seated. If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like them to, it's time to take a deeper look at that sentence wasn't over. Okay. It's time to take a deeper look at other areas in your life. Well, that's true. So that's like, goes back to like clearing out your stuff. This is the inner work, right? Clearing out those blocks so you can be in the flow of the manifesting what you want frequency. Is something out of step with integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? This is really important to tap into yourself with. If it is through fear or avoidance, your manifestations may seemingly backfire to encourage experiences that will bring you back into balance. That's true. It is time to become a vibrational match to what you are seeking instead of striving harder for something. Do you understand that? So I kind of went over like matching a vibrational frequency that you want. You feel it to be true. You feel it in your body to be true. And to do that, we have to have been working on ourselves, clear fear, clear anxiety, clear any negative emotions that doesn't serve the self in this now moment. So, which goes to the reprogramming of with positive affirmations and all that. When you really feel that, oh, you're going to be so excited. Start with something little. If this is new to you, start with something very simple that you want to manifest, that you know for sure you can manifest, like a cup of coffee. That's really easy to manifest, right? You go to the coffee shop or you go into your kitchen and you make a cup of coffee and you're like, oh, there it is. I manifested a cup of coffee. That is manifesting. So then the next steps is actually manifesting when you're out and about and you need something and you aren't able to do it yourself, like in your house or, so like the coffee. But start small and feel that vibration frequency of, oh, I wanted coffee and now here it is in my hand. You went through the steps to make it, but you knew you were going to get that cup of coffee. What did that feel like? That felt, you knew you were going to get coffee. So that is the feeling that you want with everything that you're manifesting in the frequencies that you want to bring into your life. The higher frequencies to tap into, align with, and manifest what you want. Okay. Are you making decisions through? I think I read that. It is time to become a vibrational match for what you're seeking. Okay, I read that again, but that is so important. Instead of striving harder for something, cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. Oh, I just said that. So that's amazing. So this is really cool. So yeah, confirmation. So that's right. Cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. That's why I say start with something that you already know that you're going to manifest. That cup of coffee or tea. You make it and you're like, yeah, I knew I was going to get that. So take feelings that you already know to be true and apply it, those feelings, apply it to other things that you want in your life. You will be surprised at what this shift in perspective creates. I love it. Amazing. And this is this is part of the ascension, is our power to create what we want and live in a more positive, joyful, abundant life. But the path to get there, yeah, it's been hard, it's been challenging. But if we have the perspective of, the old saying, it is in the journey. When I finally realized that, like what I was doing actually was going to benefit the outcome for me, then I was like, wow, this actually is fun, even though it wasn't or might not be. But no, it is. I'm just kidding. I'm now oxymoron. No, it's amazing. I'm like, even in like a sad time or stressful time, I say positive things to myself and I say I'm enjoying this journey because I chose it on a soul level. Before coming in, I chose what I was going to experience. I chose what hardships I was going to have in my life. And knowing that and accepting that and working with it has made it easier. All right. So I am sending so much love out to you. You are love. You came from Creator. So start creating. So hopefully this was helpful to work with your energy and manifest. All right. I love you. Bye for now.